Yep. I'd like to call to order the meeting for Monday, October 27th of Lorain City Schools Board of Education. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Ferguson.
Here.
Mrs. Washington.
Here.
Dr. Ballard.
Here.
Mrs. Nazario.
Here.
Mr. Sturgill.
Here.
Mr. Scott.
Hi. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to invite the assistant principal from Garfield, Ms. Olivia Akers, to the podium. And she is going to present our students and lead us in the pledge this wonderful evening.
Hi everyone. So I'm here to share that we have a couple of our wonderful 5th grade students here with us. And so we have Leilani, Blandette, and Rose Cheney.
Come on up.
Nice.
It's your time.
And they're going to share either what they like about school or their sports they play. So
Excellent.
the first one is Leilani.
Can you help with the microphone?
Yeah.
Look at please. Thanks. Or just hand it to him.
Good.
And just hand it to him. That's easier. What's up, Leilani?
I like to play soccer. I won the championships back to back.
Back to back. Nice.
I love school because of recess.
What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Nice.
Who's your favorite principal?
Can't choose.
She said I got two. Good answers.
I participate in art club and safety patrol, and my favorite subject is language arts and science.
Nice. What's your favorite kind of art?
Kind of cartoony, animated type style.
Nice.
Cool.
Again, thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, we
Round of
appreciate
applause for Leilani and Rose. If we could have you up front with your family so we get a picture to brag about the fact that we got to know you tonight.
I'm gonna let you guys go first. Picture anybody. No, here you go. You're good.
Well done. We got to go in order.
One way, this is a one-way lane now.
Recognition of visitors. Seeing and hearing none. First hearing of the public. Public? Anybody got anything? Go. All yours.
How does this work? Do I have to sign in? Do I?
Is there a sign?
Yeah, there should be a sign-in sheet right there, yeah.
All right, I'll do it like city council. So Brandon Visotsky, 3019 Georgia Avenue, Lorain, Ohio. I came in here today to talk about the potential retirement and renewal of Jeff Graham. Everybody probably knows that, Jeff and I have some differences. This certainly isn't me coming to attack Jeff or his position in a lot of ways. Honest to God, I really respect a lot of what you do.
Mutual.
You've just seen
Yep.
the passion right here with
Yep.
the youth. Like, I think that's genuine, right? At the same time, the district is in need of improvement, and I think we all understand there's room for growth. I don't lay that on Mr. Graham, or Dr. Graham. I have always said the majority of the issues that we experience inside the buildings are extensions of problems outside of the buildings that people in the district are unfairly tasked with trying to improve upon, and that's a difficult job. That being said, with whatever's going on that has a consideration of retirement and drawing the pension, I would ask that the board consider potential opportunities to make this an improvement for the district. And that doesn't inherently mean that Dr. Graham doesn't return to that role. I would say, one, maybe there could be a consideration for, is it time for something new? It just, that's not a shot at anybody. It's just in time, new ideas, fresh blood. It's a well-established, path to try to generate different results. The other thing is that maybe we could kind of be creative. And if you are going to be drawing a pension, if you were willing to enter into some sort of negotiations with the board where maybe it could be an opportunity to save money on that position, right? So if we hire new, we probably hire in at a reduced rate, but at the same time, maybe if we could do some sort of offset based on the pension that you have, could be an opportunity for you to continue in that role, but maybe help the district save some money, which we know the district could use. So that's really, I think, the end of my comment. I hope I signed in well, but if not, you guys know how to get a hold of me, so.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone?
I just comment very, very briefly, and Brandon, I appreciate your comments, and I have nothing but respect. Just real quick side note, a couple years ago, I did volunteer and accept a $30,000 pay cut. So, to your point, recognized it and tried to accommodate exactly that. But thank you.
And I want to add for everyone that it's not just that. Between not having to employ a search firm to find a new superintendent and the fact that Dr. Graham is willing to defer his severance and vacation pay, we're talking about six figures in savings just right there. So there has been some give and take about that, and we're going to talk more about that in our next meeting, I think is when we've opened to the public for that. But I just want people to understand that there is a considerable savings to the district going forward. I also feel really bad, and I'm going to ask you to stand for a minute. Since we met last, we've lost a student, and I think we need to have a moment of silence. Thank you. At this point, I would entertain a motion to approve or amend the minutes of the October 13th meeting, reserving the right not to read those minutes. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Washington.
Yes.
Mrs. Nazario.
Yes.
Mr. Ferguson.
Yes.
Dr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Any old business? Reports and recommendations of the treasurer.
I have items 8.01 through 8.03 for approval.
Discussion? I'll
So
entertain.
moved.
Got a motion? Roll call, please.
Dr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Mr. Ferguson.
Yes.
Mrs. Washington.
Yes.
Mrs. Nazario.
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Graham.
Thank you. And I'd like to make a couple comments, really briefly anyway, on the upcoming levy. And my comments are not intended to be persuasive, just factual. We do have two renewals on the ballot this November. One is from the early 90s, a combination of renewal levies, not a new tax, from 1991, 1992. The other is a renewal levy from originally passed in 2012. And for those who don't know, a renewal levy for schools anyway, whatever was originally passed, the school district cannot collect any more money than that. So what we're asking our taxpayers to do based on the levy is to, for a levy that is the first one, which has been collecting the same amount of money since 1991-92, so for the last 35 years. The other one since 2012, which is for the last 13 years. So this would not be an increase in taxes. Again, it's just to continue to pay the taxes that were originally passed many, many years ago, decades ago, actually. A couple other things that kind of come into play in terms of what we've done to reduce spending. In the 2023-2024 school year, we had $4.7 million worth of cuts. In the 24-25 school year, we had another $2.7 million worth of cuts. In addition, over that period of time, we saved about $900,000 in health care, and we also, through a teacher severance package, were able to save millions of dollars moving forward. We saved some money this year. We save a lot of money moving forward. And the whole premise of that is based on the fact that we encourage teachers who are being paid at the higher end of the salary schedule to move on, whether it's through retirement or to move to another district or be employed in another district. And we would hire people at a lower rate because they were less experienced. So again, our goal is to make sure we provide the same quality of education, but we did lose some very, very amazing teachers in that process. But again, our goal is to make sure we're being as respectful to our taxpayers as we can be. In addition, which is a side note from, again, the renewal levies, which are not a new tax, through the federal government this year, again, this was after our budgets were done, happened over the summer. We lost about $900,000 in the federal government. We lost about $4.1 million from the state government, and then we lost another $1 million from the county government. So right now, we are in a tough spot financially, and again, we will be rolling out our financial plan moving forward. But a lot of these, all three of those things that I mentioned to you are things we did not expect. So again, we're planning, huddling up, working with the board, working with the administration, we'll work with the community to make sure, again, we're being as respectful to our taxpayers as we can be. I'd like the board to consider for approval.
Excuse me,
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Graham.
Yes.
I'm going to interrupt. Mrs. D, would you,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, you didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the interruption.
No, not an interruption at all.
I have with
Thank
us
you.
from Garfield Elementary, Miss Arabella Schaefer, and she is a fifth grader at Garfield. So what some of your classmates did? Garfield Elementary, what's your favorite subject?
And what do you do for fun?
I like recess and math,
Nice combo.
My two favorite subjects.
Boys and Girls Club.
And she's in the girls club.
Oh, cool.
Nice. So what do you do for fun?
What do you do for fun?
Play games at school.
Very good.
Very cool. I tell you what, why don't you come on up, bring your family, let's get a picture. Nice job. Exactly. No, thank you.
Back to you.
All right, I'd like the board to consider for approval items 9.01 to 9.09, personnel matters.
So moved.
Support. Any discussion?
Yes, I have a question, the 9.01, the new position for the new person in the new position. Can you please speak to a pay increase or not a pay increase?
And I'm looking, which one, is this the SOC position?
The safety coordinator.
Excellent, yep. What we did a couple of maneuvers here, and again, money is an issue for us. And there were some positions throughout the course of the past couple of years that we've been reducing slowly. It's our safety compliance officers. And what we did was, we had 5 at one point. We narrowed it down to 4, then 3, then 2, and again, at the beginning of the year, we eliminated 2 of those positions. What we did was, those positions are eliminated, but we also had a position through resignation for the person who, and I won't go too much in detail because our entire safety plan is built around it, but a person who oversees all the monitors in the district to make sure that everybody's on the same page for emergencies, as well as day-to-day operations of the district. That person resigned, and one of the SEOs is going into that position at roughly the same rate as the person that was vacated. So when you look at the net, well, first of all, we eliminated 3, but added 1. So there's a net loss of 2 positions. But the safety coordinator and the position that was vacated are roughly the same salary.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
And there's a skill set that goes to monitoring those that's technology-based, and that person's more than qualified.
Okay, any more discussion? Roll call, please.
Dr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Mr. Ferguson.
Yes.
Mrs. Washington.
No.
Mrs. Nazario.
Yes.
I'd like the board to consider for approval items 10.01 to 10.09, operations matters.
So moved.
Support?
Discussion. I've got a really good dad joke about piano tuners.
Okay?
Do you know the difference between a piano and a tuna?
I do not.
Okay, you can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Dr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mrs. Washington.
Yes.
I feel
Mr.
guilty
Ferguson.
laughing at that.
Yes.
Mrs. Nazario.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Report, any other matters?
Nope, you're good. That's all I have.
Any new business? Committee reports, requests from board members. Second hearing of the public.
I want to do a
Oh.
committee request. Can we do a, update on communication?
Mhm.
Thank you.
For next board meeting?
It doesn't have to be, but soon.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
We doing the hearing of the public again?
Yes,
While I'm here.
Sure.
you don't have to sign in again.
Thanks. Brandon Visotsky, 319 Georgia Avenue. So, one, appreciate the information on my first comment. I appreciate that dialogue, and I even got some more information in the audience. And that's a beautiful thing. I don't think that was expressed particularly openly or publicly, and maybe that's an opportunity for improvement here, right? Because when you just get the select information,
Sure.
kind of like the WebMD effect, you have enough to get yourself into trouble and convince yourself that something's really bad. So a little bit more context and information can be helpful. So I appreciate that. And I do hope that you guys will utilize the opportunity to the best of the ability for the sake of the district. The other thing I want to mention while I'm here, it's a point of contention. I have yet to hear a single student or staff member say anything positive about it, but the schedule change in the high school and the switch back to the periods, I would love to encourage some thought and consideration or reconsideration. I haven't heard anything good. I've heard students are getting burned out. I've heard faculty is getting burned out. I don't know what brought that change about. It has been concerning to me, and I don't go fishing for the complaints. They have come to me organically. So while I'm here, I wanted to mention that just to kind of put it on everybody's radar, and that's it.
Very good.
Can I go out of order again? Do you want us to vote? Or can I speak now?
Vote
Well,
on
there's
one.
There's another.
There's another.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's
More public.
It's okay. You're fine. Keep going. I have to sign in still anyway. It's all right.
no. You
Um,
first.
I was trying to find it in last week's, or last time's minutes. I'm not gonna call it that. So I know that we have moved to, an all Google platform for like emails and all of that good stuff. So last meeting, we approved a $3,000 expenditure, I guess, for Zoom. And then now this time, we are also approving another almost $500. So if we move to Google, why do we still need a Zoom contract if we can have Google Meet for free, I'd say, just because I know you guys have a contract still with them, but is there a reason why we're still doing Zoom as well?
Can you grab the microphone, please? Yep, thanks.
So around COVID, we were providing a license in Zoom for every staff member. There were about 1,000 licenses. And those licenses included unlimited recording of meetings, unlimited length of meetings, up to like 36 hours or something, so not completely unlimited. But there were a lot of benefits that went along with that. The tier of Google Workspace apps for education that we use does have a time limit on the length of meetings that are provided, and recording is very limited, as well as things like AI dictation of notes and things like that. We went ahead and bought 25 licenses of Zoom that are used by 25 individuals, so that when they have Zoom meetings, it removes the limitations of the Google Classroom time limitations and recording and things like that. We went from 1,000 to 25. And then because we had so many users on the Pro Zoom licenses, many meetings were recorded. There was a lot of space taken up with recorded meetings. So that additional, I think it was $487 or something like that, was used to maintain those recorded meetings, because we had, by reducing the number of licenses, we had run out of space. We wouldn't be able to record meetings anymore, which are very beneficial for going back and reviewing points that were made, or creating notes for ideas and things like that. So the initial $4,000, $3,000, somewhere between that, was for the 25 Pro licenses, so we could continue on that platform where it's necessary and outside of the time limitations. And then the additional $480 was to maintain the amount of space we've been using in the Zoom cloud platform for all those recorded meetings. If we hadn't bought the additional storage, we would have lost access to all of the recorded meetings.
Okay, so the reason we used to record meetings was so that then we could play them back for kids during COVID when, you know, they might not have been actually logging on in the moment. Are these additional, or these licenses that you now have purchased, who are these being purchased for?
Those are for directors, administrators, pardon me, and other similar positions where the Zoom platform is more appropriate than Google Classroom.
Yeah, sometimes outside, we're Google, we can do Google Meets, but a lot of times outside folks don't. So we also have to be set up to make sure we're meeting with others with their platforms. But if you guys have questions, you could leave it in the back. Thanks.
This is my first board meeting, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me.
Okay.
I'm Katie Hartman. I am a teacher over at Rice. So I just had some questions and concerns about how we're managing some of the behaviors that are going on in the schools.
And Katie, if I could jump in real quick, can we talk offline? And the reason I say that is we had people in previous board meetings who spoke about this, and they were so specific that people knew who we were talking about, and that's illegal. So if we can maybe, or inappropriate anyway, if we can maybe just talk offline and figure out what we can do, but we do have some plans, and we have been working with Rice, and I can meet with you after the meeting if you don't mind, to get something set up for tomorrow. I just don't want you to go too specific, that's all.
I know. And
Okay,
I know
all
I
right,
can't.
all right,
I
thanks.
just-
And I trust you, I just, last time folks just
Yeah,
got too
I knew
specific
I-
in their concerns.
Yeah, my concern is just that it's not, I don't know. I don't feel like things are being handled, and the behaviors are just getting worse. It's just compiling, and every time the kids come back, it's a bigger issue. They're doing something worse, and then they're coming back, and then it's gotten worse. Like, when are we gonna draw a line of, like, we're not doing what's best for our kids at this point. Like, we're not taking care of the kids, and we're not taking care of our staff either. So our staff's being hurt, other kids in the classroom are being hurt, and our kids aren't being taken care of. They're scared to come to school. We have, teachers who, aren't scared to come to school, but are coming to school with the mindset of, am I gonna go home with a black eye today? Am I gonna go home with bruises? We shouldn't be doing that to our teachers, and we shouldn't be doing that to our kids. So I guess my thing is just, when are we gonna start doing what's best for our kids and placing them in places that are best for them? Because we can only do so much in our schools. The kids need extra support that we're not able to give them with the therapy and things like that. So if it's not something that we can provide within our school, when are we gonna start looking at that and doing what's best for the kids to help them?
Appropriate placement is always the most important thing in dealing with. Agreed. Anyone else? Thank you. The next board meeting will be Monday, November 10th at 5 p.m. right here. Be there or be square. You had something before she started. I'm sorry.
No, I missed the opportunity a couple times. I thank you for adding me in. We hosted a town hall for school board candidates. 2 of us are leaving for sure. Mr. Sturgill is running again, and I just wanted to say it's on our TV 20. We had the 4 candidates that are running, answering different questions from students and from the audience. They did a great job. They all participated, and it lasted almost 2 hours, so they were really good sports. And there's also the CHIP event candidate night that you'll be able to watch too, and it had a lot of people that are running city and county. It had the levy information and the board candidates as well. So I urge everybody to get out there and be educated voters, and please vote. Thank you.
Thank you. At this point, I would entertain a motion to go into executive session for reasons D, negotiations, and A2, employment.
So moved. Support.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Washington.
Yes.
Dr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. Ferguson.
Yes.
Mrs. Nazario.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
We will not be making any decisions coming out, so it's just going to be us. Thank you.